Hi everyone. Most of us are finding difficult in writing ionic equations, right? So that's the topic today. Ionic equation. So we are going to see how to write ionic equation, right? So over here, bromine reacts with potassium iodide that leads to potassium bromide and iodine. First thing you have to write the state symbols, right? So then you can write the oxidation number. So bromine is an uncombined element. So for an uncombined element, the oxidation number will be 0. Okay, for an uncombined element, oxidation number 0. So when bromine reacts with, again, state symbol also we are not supposed to forget, liquid state. Now come to Ki. It is aqueous. That means it is present as ions, potassium ions and iodide ion, right? So over here 2K plus, okay, because the charge of potassium is plus. That means what is the oxidation number? Plus 1, right? Yeah, you should know that. So K plus, and what is the state symbol? Aqueous. Okay, then plus iodine. Okay, iodine, iodide ion, which is again 2 iodide ion minus 1. The charge is minus 1. So these charges you have to keep in mind. Okay, like no, only the ions you can write, that is more than enough. So iodide ion, again what? Aqueous state, right? So this leads to KBr. So KBr, again what is it? Aqueous state. So you can write it as ions. And if it is in solid, or if it is a liquid like H2SO for the concentrated acids, or what is it? If it is any gases, you can't write in a as ions, right? So since it is aqueous, you will get as ions. I mean, it dissociates into ions. Yes. So K plus, again aqueous, and Br plus Br minus, again two Brs are there. Br minus aqueous, right? Plus iodine, which is solid, right? So again 0. Oxidation number over here minus 1, over here plus 1, right? Yes. So now we have written the ionic equation. Now we have to find the spectator ion. Spectator ion. What is spectator ion? Something, the ions which does not take part in the reaction, right? Which does not take part in the reaction. You have to find which does not take part in the reaction. How to see that? How to see that? So if you see the ions, like the charges or the state symbol, you can find it easily. So Br2 liquid state, this side see Br aqueous, so that means your bromine atom, molecule, and over here ion. So there are some changes happen. If you take here potassium ion aqueous state, and here also potassium ion aqueous state, that means what is it? It is a spectator ion. So cut the spectator ion. Got it? So come to iodide ion here. Iodide ion to iodine, right? So over here it is ion and this is a molecule. So some changes happen. That means that is not spectator ion. So which is the spectator ion here? K plus is the spectator ion. So remove the spectator ion. Now write the remaining thing. Br2 liquid state plus K plus, sorry, 2I minus, sorry, 2I minus, because K plus is a spectator ion, right? So 2I minus, and it is aqueous. So don't forget to mention this state symbol. And what is the product here? The remaining thing you can write. What is the product here? 2Br minus, which is aqueous, and plus I2, which is solid, right? So this is the final ionic equation, right? Hope you understood with this. So let's see one more example here, right? Yes. Yeah, here is the next example. NaOH reacts with sulfuric acid. This is just a neutralization reaction, base with acid, which leads to salt plus water. So, how to write the ionic equation for this? So, NaOH, again, what is it? Aqueous. When it reacts with dilute sulfuric acid. If it is concentrated liquid, children, so dilute sulfuric acid, so aqueous. And the salt solution only you will get, so this is also aqueous. Water's state symbol is liquid, so liquid. Yeah. Okay. So now write the ions here. 2Na. So 2Na. Na is plus. What is the state symbol? Aqueous. Okay. Plus OH minus 2 moles of OH minus, which is again aqueous. Okay. Now H2SO4. How many hydrogen? Two hydrogens. So two hydrogens plus positive ion cation. So again aqueous. Sulfate. How many sulfate? There is only one sulfate. So SO4 2 minus. What is the charge? 2 minus. Again, what is it? Aqueous. Now come to the product Na2SO4 aqueous. So we have to show 2Na plus aqueous, right? Then SO4 2 minus aqueous. Since it is only one SO4, one SO4. Water is liquid, so acetous. So liquid, solid, and gas you cannot change. Yeah. Okay. So over here you have to cut the spectator ion as we have done in the previous slide. So Na plus is aqueous. Over here Na plus aqueous. So which is a spectator ion. OH minus aqueous, but over here as a water. So this takes part in the reaction. So H plus over here aqueous and over here water. Again it took place. And then SO4 2 minus aqueous and here also aqueous. So that means no change. That means it doesn't take part in the reaction, right? So you can remove the spectator ion and write the remaining ions as the ionic equation here. So 2OH minus plus again state symbol aqueous plus 2 hydrogen plus aqueous plus gives water. So 2 moles of water. So over here again liquid. Okay, liquid. So this is the ionic equation for this neutralization reaction. So this is how we have to find. We have to write the ions, everything, display all the ions along with the state symbol, and then find the spectator ion, and then extract what is left over here, and that is the ionic equation of that equation. Hope you understood. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye bye.